Oh My Dog with Jack D and Seann Walsh.
Coming up on today's show, Calum Scott introduces us to his English Bulldog Elvis, and Jack tells us about his faux paw. Yeah, so the technical issue to start off with is that Grace has taken the car, and the car had my laptop and microphone in it.
Oh, okay.
So I've gone rogue. I'm on an iPad with no
see.
earphones.
Okay. You're going to cope with it? You'd be okay?
I don't know. I mean, I'm okay, but are you okay?
Yeah, I think we can deal with that. I can hear you okay.
Yeah.
I sound like Holly Willoughby after all the Schofield stuff. Are you okay?
Main thing is, are you okay? No, I haven't been able to sleep, Holly. I'm so worried. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that's fine. As long as everyone's...
Why was your laptop in the car?
Because I took the laptop to Devon for the last record that we ended up moving because Sarah was ill.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's my fault.
And
yes. Good. I'm glad you got that. Exactly.
And then you just left it in the car.
Yeah. Yeah. Despite living in Shepherd's Bush.
Is that because it's something that yeah, quite. And this, so is that because of all the sort of children paraphernalia that you have to shift in and out of the car when you go away? I'm helping out here, Seann. I'm giving you an alibi.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just because, well, I think we all know what it is, and it's because I will leave anything till the last minute.
Right.
Before I deal with it.
Yeah. So anyway, she's gone with the microphone and the laptop. Yeah,
she's got all of the equipment. Who knows? She might be doing her own podcast.
Probably is.
Yeah.
It's just
oh my God! Try living with this man.
If she and Jane and Darren are doing their own podcast,
precisely.
All right. Well, we can keep going. So So speaking
go
of which,
on, try the link. Try a smooth link. Give it a go.
Well, here is the link. Okay, here's the link because I was going to say I put my foot in it quite badly the other day with Jane. We were having a discussion. We were in the car with Dolly because we'd gone out for the day, and we were talking about maybe going away somewhere for a long weekend. And we had been saying, should we try and go on a short holiday, like in Italy or something?
Oh, lovely.
It's difficult to find a time when we can do that. But then I said, well, we could just go somewhere in England or something, go to a nice hotel for the weekend, and then I said, and that way we can bring Jane. I actually said that. To her credit, she said, "Have you been talking to Dolly all this time?"
Yeah. So you would. Well, that actually leads to something I'm interested in, which is, would you look for the hotels then that take dogs?
Well, I think on this occasion we might do, yeah, because it's very nice going away with your dog as well. I mean, sometimes you think, I need a break from the dog. It's not always the case, and I think it is nice to go away. We have stayed with Dolly at hotels before, and she really enjoys it. She thinks it's great. So if we do go away, certainly in this country, that's what we might do. She is actually really easy to travel with on the whole.
She seems so.
Yeah, a bit like Juniper, because Juniper goes with you on holidays, doesn't she, Sarah?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant Jane. But yeah, Juniper seems easy as well.
Yeah, she's quite transportable, and she enjoys it. She just loves being with us. What's that?
Sorry, you've not done a hotel.
Yeah, Sarah stayed in a hotel, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, did you with Juniper?
Yeah, twice. I've told you about this.
When they went on holiday, yeah.
We know that I don't retain information.
I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you, Sean.
Yeah. So, Sean, have you taken Mildred to hotels and things? Did we? I mean, it's probably quite hard to find hotels that will take you, isn't it? Let alone the dog.
I think you're right. I have to go under a pseudonym.
Yeah.
Then one in Brighton. We went to one in Brighton on the beach. That was very nice.
Yes.
Because you take Mildred out and then straight onto the beach.
Oh, nice.
But Mildred's quite well behaved at hotels. I will say that the last time we spoke, I was telling you about Mildred's ear and how difficult it's been to put the I was going to say ointment, but no, not ointment. Ointment is the cream.
Yeah. Is it in a syringe or not?
Yes, it's in a kind of the bottle with
drops.
Yeah, drops.
Yeah, drops. Yeah.
So the drops and
not cream.
And talking about how, what did you say?
Not cream.
Yeah, not cream.
Or ointment, it's drops.
Yeah. No, I know. That is something that I've retained from the last episode. Thank you. It's I'm learning. It's great. But it's very difficult to get the drops into her ear, and actually, it's really, really improved. And now we get out the drops, and she knows it's time for the drops to go in her ear, and she's helpful. She actually helps us, and so that goes back to something else we were talking about last week.
That's really great.
And I'm going to put it out there. We kind of pondered whether or not our animals, our pets, our dogs know if we're trying to help them.
Oh, yes.
And obviously, we weren't sure, but it kind of felt like we led towards, and I don't know, probably not. Well, actually, I would say with the evidence of this week, I would say that Mildred has felt the improvement and must think, that's those things they put in my ear. And it's great. I think she knows what's going on.
That's great, isn't it? That she's sort of remembered that it seems to have made things a bit better.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
The track disappeared for you, Sarah.
He's come back on a new track, it says. Yeah.
There he is. Okay. But so if any listeners have kind of felt the or had the same experience, I'd love to hear from them with things that have been difficult in terms of kind of like medical procedures at the beginning, but you've seen a vast improvement. Please get in touch.
Yeah. And likewise, quite nice to hear from people about staying in hotels with their dogs.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, because we used to do it on our family holiday when the children were younger, and we went to the same hotel in Dorset year after year. That's when we had Barney, our first dachshund, and he used to just come into the hotel reception and disappear. And then we knew where he'd gone. He'd be sitting outside the bedroom door because we had the same room every year, and he'd be up there.
Lovely.
All the way along the corridor, just waiting to come in. Come on, let's in, Amazing what they remember from year after year. And I don't know if it's just by smell or by, just knowing the layout of the hotel.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
That's the nice thing about going back to the same place, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. And you might as well, I think by the time you've figured out, you found out where the chemist is and, what's decent on the menu and stuff. You don't need to start all over again each year, do you? You might as well go back to the same place.
No. Is it, you always need the chemist when you go to...
Oh, I mean, I've always found when you got small children, the pharmacist is like your best friend on holiday, isn't he? That's what you got to find out first. Before you find out about the playground and the beach, you've got to find out where the chemist is, and will they sell you more Calpol than you legally ought to have?
I find that this is just an observation, and there's nothing really to it. But in England, chemists are kind of discreet places. There'll be an occasional green cross that you get outside.
Yeah.
If you go to Europe, you go to Paris or something, every pharmacy is lit up like some raving nightclub.
Yeah.
Green crosses and it's flashing.
Yeah, they're usually rather nice shops, actually. I find they're sort of nice and kind of like beautifully laid out. But we used to have a chemist. We had to stop going to him in the end because it's a bit awkward to say this, but he was he was hard of hearing, and
no.
and so you'd be in there, and you know how they come out from the back with the prescription in the bag, and he'd literally say, "Right, who's got diarrhea?" And, and some poor woman would be waiting there, you know. So I was in dread of going in there. Whenever I had a prescription, I could never go in there because, you know, I didn't want that, you know. Has it cleared up for you, that rash? Yeah, just some fruit pastels, please. Anyway, he's gone now.
Yeah.
That's like a sitcom character.
Yeah, it was. It pretty much was.
Yes. Oh, good. Well, how's Dolly, Sarah?
What?
Not Dolly. Sorry.
It's like, okay, let me hazard a guess.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. What? Should we start again? Should we?
Yeah, it's the new surroundings. It's my new setting. It's put me off. I'm in the kitchen.
It would throw anyone, that would, Sean. Having to do it in a different room. Yeah.
By the way, we got a new sofa.
Oh, yes.
And Mildred has taken straight to that sofa. It's her sofa.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
We can't get her off. She absolutely loves it.
We've got a new sofa as well.
Oh. And is Juniper taken to it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's allowed on it?
Yeah.
Was she always? I can't remember.
Yeah, she's always been allowed on. I've actually got
on.
steps for her to welcome her up.
Oh.
That's so sweet. But how is she?
Okay, Jack, did you have something to say to Sean?
Oh, sorry.
No. I've got nothing to say to him.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know whose dog is whose. He's after 3 years.
What was I saying last week about chaos and how I missed those days?
Yeah.
It's back.
Juniper's, she's great. And do you know what? She's really in a brilliant mood because spring has sprung, hasn't it?
Ah.
I know, yeah. They notice it, I think, don't they? They kind of...
Yeah. There's a definite spring in her step. And I wanted to show you this picture from this morning because we were talking about dogs sniffing plants and flowers. Yeah. So this is her. Look at her sniffing those daffodils.
That's absolutely adorable.
Oh.
If you're listening now, it's a delightful picture of Juniper sniffing some daffodils, and
I'll share it.
Clearly loving
so
it.
sweet.
Oh, that is adorable.
Except they're
isn't
miniature ones, like they're on her level,
Yeah, sweet.
so she can reach them.
So they, it is, isn't that charming when they kind of notice new smells coming through and everything like that, and they certainly love it when the weather changes. I think.
Yeah.
You could just get excited with it.
Such a joyful thing, It really cheered me up as well to see her enjoying the little walk back and sniffing all the daffodils and her favourite plant. It's just lovely.
Yeah, I know. It reminds you to stop and have a think about it sometimes, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yes. I've been able to let Mildred off the lead because it's dry.
Yeah.
So she runs about, so she's having a better time.
Right. What? Why? Because it's dry. Why does that make it different?
So that she's not covered in mud.
Oh, okay.
Gets back.
Yeah.
It's a pain. I tend to not. If it's wet, I have a different route. If it's wet, she doesn't get to go to the park, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Well, because you see quite a lot of dog owners. They put like little raincoats on their dogs that go right the way down the legs and everything. And and I'm sure that's just to keep the mud off them, isn't it? Really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have
you thought of going down that route? Have you thought of that one?
No, absolutely not.
Why are you so adamant not to do that?
Because it's an extra thing I have to do.
I know how you feel. Sometimes you get to a point, no more extra things. I'm not.
Yeah.
Just can't take it. Yeah.
Well, do you remember I once tried the doggy umbrella?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You can't. Those are things that you can try once, but they're, you're not going to actually end up using them. It's like when you buy a yoga mat.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. That's how you find out the width of your wardrobe, isn't it? By buying a yoga mat.
Exactly. There we go. And Dolly's good.
Dolly's fine and enjoying life, and just been in some pretty good form actually. She's really great. Yeah.
That's very nice.
So today's guest first came to prominence on Britain's Got Talent 11 years ago. Calum Scott is a chart-topping, multi-platinum singer and songwriter whose debut album went straight to #1 with global hits and sold-out tours to his name. At home, though, none of this matters because he lives with an English bulldog called Elvis. Welcome to the show, Calum.
Hello.
Hi, Calum.
Hi, Calum.
How are we doing?
Yeah, good.
Good,
And you?
thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you very much.
I just want to apologise immediately, Calum, because I don't have my microphone and earphones today. So sorry if the sound is muffled for you.
It sounds perfect to me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Seann always likes to sort of set out some reason for why it's not going to be...
Before we start, the quality is going to be terrible.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can I just ask, Calum, in the backdrop there?
Yes.
And how many is that? Is that how many plays you've got? What's that?
I've positioned myself very strategically, Sean.
Do you think? Really? I haven't noticed.
These are little plaques from Spotify to commemorate 1 billion streams.
1 billion.
Wow.
1 billion
Yeah.
streams.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's pretty crazy. I swore I was never going to be the guy that puts plaques up in my house to be like, look at how incredible I am. But then I just thought they're pretty cool. So
No, you've got to have them, and it's
stick 'em up there.
yeah, exactly. And when they send them over to you, you're not going to put them in the bin, are you? You might as well put them on the wall. So
Well, you see a lot of people. I've seen like Drake and other artists. They have like cereal, or they'll use them for like spaghetti balls, and I'm like, I can't do that.
no, that's disrespectful.
Wow.
The one,
Exactly.
the people I can't bear are the ones. I'll just put it in the downstairs loo. That's it. You know, it's which when you think about it, is the one room in the house that everyone will visit at some point. So you can't avoid seeing it. It's not.
I will tell you this though. I have my signed Jack Grealish shirt in the bathroom loo.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's fair enough. You know, your proudest achievement to date is on full. No, but well done. That's we are here because we want to hear all about Elvis, your English bulldog. What's the story? What's the story there, Calum?
So he's my first dog. I never had a dog growing up. Yeah, I had a hamster called Woody,
Right.
and that was about it. But yeah, I didn't have any dogs growing up, and I just thought it was about the right time to get a pooch, and was online and we saw a litter of puppies that they needed to sell them because I think they were moving to Australia. Right. So there was like we need to, we love these dogs and we was going to keep them, but we're going to have to move to Australia. So it was just one of those chance things, you're searching through Facebook and then all of a sudden, and I just thought, all the things go through your head of like, I've never had a dog before. I'm quite house proud. I like to be able to come and go as I please. And I just thought, would a dog take all that away? But actually what Elvis has offered me in my life is like, I guess like a child, bringing a baby into the world. He's just so adorable. He's so good with other kids, so good with other dogs, and he's become my best mate of mine, which is crazy.
Very sweet.
Crazy.
Yes. What? Just quickly going back to getting Elvis. Did you have criteria in mind of what you kind of wanted from a dog? Big dog, small dog, or what?
Well, you know what? I think because I'd never had a dog before, I thought, well, the worst possible dog for me would be a really active, very excitable dog that's just going to run rings around me, because I just thought I've never had one before. I probably need to start at entry-level dogs.
Nice.
And so I'd started looking at one of my friends has got a cockapoo, and he said they're really easy maintenance. And obviously French Bulldogs, I've got a couple of mates with French Bulldogs, and they said they're easy maintenance. But to be honest, I didn't even give an English Bulldog a second thought. I didn't think an English Bulldog is what I was going to go for. And it's just as I was scrolling through, I'd seen that litter. And then, you start talking about with your friends and your family, and the social media starts listening to you. And then all I got on my social media feed was just Bulldogs, English Bulldogs everywhere. So it kind of like, it's like, you know, when you say you want a new car and you've got a specific one in mind and you see them everywhere. It was kind of that. Vibe.
Right. Okay. Lovely.
So I didn't really have any things in mind when I went to get him, but I think that's probably why for me it was the right decision, because I didn't overthink it too much, you know.
Just dive in with it. When you went to get him, it's absolutely lovely, gorgeous specimen.
He's literally outside chilling out. He'll definitely come in a minute and I'll show him, but he's amazing.
So the day you went to get him, was that the first time you met him as well? And it was like, you know, come on, you're coming back with me.
Yeah. So one of my pals who's way more experienced than me, who we co-own him with, he went over, did all the relevant bits and whatever. And I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna meet him for the first time when he comes to the house.
Yeah.
So I was extremely hungover. I think we'd been partying till like 4 or 5 in the morning, had a really big house party. So when he came the next day, I wasn't prepared for it. So he came into the house and I was a little bit shocked. I was like, what is this creature doing in my house?
Yeah.
And then just fell in love immediately. Went to take him on a walk as soon as I could. And we live on the river, so I literally just taking him up. Everybody stopped us and was like, oh my God, what's his name? Elvis. Oh my God, what a lovely name. So it was like love at first sight. But it's been a journey. He's now 1. He turned 1 in December. So I've seen a lot of change most recently as he's grown up into a full 1-year-old, and knowing what he can do, which has been the bane of my life.
Yeah, so he's effectively now he's a teenager now, is he? Is that what it is?
Yeah, in every way, he's a teenager. It's so funny because when I was thinking of, obviously was really excited to come chat to you guys, and I was thinking, right, what stories do I know about Elvis that would be great to tell? And they all involve humping. Unfortunately, he's just absolutely mad for it at the minute. It's crazy. We had one of the funnier ones was we'd sold something on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy came to the house and, you know, a shaved head, tattoos, told us he used to work in the prison, and he's got this obviously really rugged look, and he's telling us these things. Elvis is just humping away. And we're like, I was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, oh, don't worry. Like, the same thing happened with a cleaner. We had a new cleaner that came to the house and just checked the puppy cam just to make sure Elvis was fine. The poor cleaner's cleaning the sides. The dog's just going hell for leather on a leg. It's just unbearable at times. But the thing is, and I've brought this as a little show and tell, I got a really beautiful gift. So this is it's a 5-generation enhanced pedigree certificate.
Oh wow!
So it shows us his family line. And I mean, there are some strange names on here.
Yeah.
Before we got him, he was called Azure Fusion.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like some sort of deodorant,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Azure Fusion, the new fragrance.
Yeah.
But there's some really crazy ones on here. There's City Geezer. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's all right. Is there actually a pedigree name that goes through all of them? Sometimes.
Is there one?
What do you mean, like a surname?
Well, yeah, almost like a surname for dogs, but the pedigree name stays with the dog.
Yeah. Wow.
Sometimes that happens.
I don't know. I've not.
Yeah.
I've not.
But it's very good for you to have that family tree there. That's really a great thing to have. The actual
very
pedigree.
cool, man. Yeah.
How did you get that? Where did you get that from? The people that you got Elvis from?
Yeah, from all the information, all the documentation they provided, that kind of thing that we wanted to chuck on the wall. But that's why
I've lost him.
Yeah,
I've lost
for
it.
a second.
So, Calum, if you could hear us, which you might not be able to, and I'm talking to myself, but we can't hear you. We've lost you.
Okay, well, as you know, we did lose Calum there mid-conversation, but we were so keen to get the rest of it. He very kindly agreed to join us again 2 days later, which explains our costume change.
Yes.
Seann is concerned that he's wearing different glasses and that people are going to be disturbed in some way by that. It's not that. It's the background, Seann. It's what you have done.
Yes,
I don't know what you've done.
So I somehow have turned on a magic background, and it now looks like I'm in a studio, but I've got a kind of magical aura around my head. You'll be able to see that if you look on YouTube. It looks like a
weird hologram of you.
Yeah. Yes.
So, but anyway,
it's like the Jim Carrey thing. Is it really me, or is it someone else with a mask of me? Yeah. Perhaps we don't know.
The chaos is back.
But anyway, Calum is back. Here he is.
Exactly.
Hello,
Calum. How are you?
I did a
Hi,
Kevin
Calum.
Bishop on you, didn't I?
You did.
It's fine. Thank you very much for giving us your time again, just to sort it all out, you know.
Oh, mate, you're so... I was absolutely devastated. I'd text Sarah and I was like, thank you so much, and tell the guys I really appreciate it. She was like, well, I'm glad that you emailed, actually. I was like... So I apologise.
No, it's not your fault. Don't worry, please. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's technology.
Yeah.
No, but I'm very happy to be continuing on with you.
Well, maybe we'll just pick up where we left off, shall we?
Well, I mean, in the time it was since the last time, I've done a greatest hits tour. It's been that long.
Yes. You've now got another dog.
I've got four other dogs. I've got a farm, actually, Seann.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I think what I was trying to say last time, if memory serves, was I wanted to keep Elvis intact.
Yes.
Because of that 5-generation pedigree thing. I don't know. I just, as somebody who's a new dog dad, I kind of want to pass the baton down and make sure that Elvis has got his good genes and, you know, his pups and their pups, you know, because then you end up with really strong bred dogs, you know, so you're not going to get the breathing problems and you're not going to get the issues. And so it's kind of like my responsibility. But I will say my aunt and uncle was like, if you're not serious about having pups, you just need to get them off, because the humping will just continue and it's relentless.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So you've taken quite a bit of pride then. It sounds like there's quite a lot of pride in the fact that Elvis is a pedigree dog.
Oh my God, I'm so proud. I mean, even to the point where I've got...
Oh, look at that.
I made a jumper of him. Look how grumpy he is.
That's great.
But yeah, I'm so proud of it, because I think, like, again, never having dogs in my life before, I didn't know what I was letting myself in for. And I explained before about didn't really know what to expect, and was sort of worrying about certain breeds, and is it going to be too active? Is it going to be too much of a lifestyle change for me? And then when we got Elvis, just how easy it was to look after and maintain, and how it just never makes a noise. If the doorbell goes, he'll do a little bark, and that's it. He doesn't whimper, he doesn't cry.
You're very lucky.
And I think that's all down to, I mean, I could be wrong, but it sounds like it's down to just good genes. And it makes me really proud when people come around. He's so good with other people and other dogs. That I'm just so proud of him. So then I'm kind of like wanting him to, I'm like the dad that's like, right, well, you've got to have your kids and you've got to, you know what I mean? So, I guess I am quite proud of that.
I think those Bulldog breeds as well, I think they're so sure of themselves and so secure of themselves as being big, strong dogs that they don't really feel any need to be aggressive. Now, the only Bulldogs I've ever known, there's quite a few over the years, have always been just such soppy, delightful creatures to have around.
I agree. I think when I was getting bombarded with Bulldogs after I'd like looked up one on Facebook and had a conversation about it, and the social media, and Elon Musk was listening to me. Yeah, not Elon Musk, the other guy. But when I was like getting fed stuff on my Facebook about Bulldogs, there are certain Bulldog breeds that look quite aggressive. You know, especially the traditional Bulldogs that actually did the job that they were bred to do. They look quite aggressive. Yeah. Whereas I think because with Elvis in particular, he just looks so fluffy and so calm, and then because of his demeanour, he is just the most soppiest dog. And then when we're out on a walk, you see the other dogs go, "Oh, I'm not quite sure about you," and then they do the rigmarole of having to sniff each other's butts and go, actually, it's quite friendly. Yeah. Imagine we did that as humans. It's just so bizarre. But yeah, I think it does tend to be the thing where Bulldogs are quite a confident breed and they look the part. So I don't think they ever feel the need to be.
Yes. Now, a lot of people, when they get a dog, and I was accused of this, when people get a dog before they have children, a lot of people say that this is a step before kids.
Yeah.
Would you say that's the case for you?
Yeah, I think for me, having Elvis is my sort of entry level to fatherhood. And I think after Elvis, I would like to have a child. Although I do think that a child will require a lot more maintenance than me just wiping their bum and putting them to bed with a few treats. I think I've always wanted to be a dad, and I mentioned this on I talked about it a lot on this album. I wrote a song that was sort of a love song, sort of a poem for my future child, for my future baby.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah, a little promise to them, and so that's kind of been ticking in my mind all the time. And it was when we got Elvis, to be fair, and Elvis kind of satisfied a part of me where I was like, well, I've got someone, I guess, in some ways to look after and to, to dote on and, to be excited to see and all that kind of stuff. So it did satisfy a part of me. But yeah, there's something, I think fatherhood in terms of having babies, I would love to have a baby.
You better make sure, Calum, that you get a jumper with their face on it as well.
Yeah, just for the competition. I might just get a patch, just on.
But
I think it's. I don't think I would be able to do it the other way around. So I'm glad that I've had the dog first and then a baby second. I don't think I would be able to do it the other way around.
So, having had Elvis, do you want a boy or a girl child?
I don't know, Jack.
Difficult question to answer, I know.
Yeah, because my best mate's expecting in a few months, and he said that he's a boxing trainer and is just so laddie, and he was desperate for a boy, and he was saying to his missus, like, I really, really want a boy, and then he said he went to the scan where you can see all of their features and you can see their little hands and little feet, and he said that just disappeared, and he was like, as long as that baby comes out healthy, I really don't care whether it's
100%, of course. I only ask because with human children, you know, once they're teenagers, you can't get them neutered. It's not an option.
It'd be very Game of Thrones if you did.
I looked into it, but apparently it's frowned upon, to say the least.
Oh,
but it could stop the humping, Jack.
It could stop that. Yeah, that was the idea.
I did it the other way around, where I've had kids first and then a dog, and I definitely found that you have such great capacity for love when you have children, but your heart cracks open even further when you get a dog in the family. And I just wondered how that's been for you. Have you felt like your heart's cracked open further?
Oh my God, yeah. That's the biggest thing I think I noticed when I had Elvis, is just like the companionship and the love. I mean, it happens every single morning or every time he sees me if I've been away for a while, where he's just so delighted and so happy to see me. And I think that kind of the fact that, you know, as humans, we've all got a lot to worry about. There's a lot of things that are going on in our lives. And with a dog, you are their entire world. You know, they don't worry about other things.
Yeah,
you know,
they
just have you. And I think when you open the door and you see the joy, I mean, Elvis has like a corkscrew tail, so he can't wag his tail, so he just wags his entire back end. his whole butt just moves left to right. But it's just so lovely because, and I've seen, obviously, I'm on like TikTok or I'm on Facebook or whatever, and you see these videos of, you know, dog trainers saying like, you know, the big stretch that they do when they see you is a sign of affection, and if they bring you their toy, that's a sign of affection. And when you catch all those little moments, you just your heart just like bleed. You're just like, oh my God, I'm so lucky to have a dog that has such a lovely temperament. So yeah, it's cracked it wide open for me. Yeah.
And when you do get to have children, or we've talked about this before on the podcast, is that I think it's really, really healthy for the child to know that there is someone apart from themselves who needs help and attention and so on. And it stops us doting quite too much on our children. I think that's always going to be a good thing.
Yeah, you got to share the love.
Yeah.
I think you're right, and I think when I got Elvis, the day that I got Elvis, I think Elvis was born on the 16th of December, and my best mate's baby was born on the 25th. So we've both got our own little babies, and we've always kept them together, and we've always, sort of. I was a little bit dubious at first because with a dog, to some extent, it's they're an animal, and you've got to be aware of that. That if a baby pulls its eye or its ear, then it might react.
Of course.
But I was quite adamant that I was like, we should make sure that there's no anxiety on either side, the dog for the baby or the baby for the dog. So we've kept them sort of together, and they're great. Like he'll fuss over the baby for a bit, and then he'll go and do his own thing, which I think is great, because then you give equal love to both. You're not worried about one or the other.
Well, it sounds like Elvis is a very well-behaved dog. Did you have any sort of training?
Do you know what? Funnily enough, we didn't. Before we got him, I was saying, like, I'm going to have to take a dog to, like, puppy training, and I don't want... I actually thought about the other day, after having a dog, the one thing that I've given up is my house pride. I mean, there's literally... There's, I call them butt kisses all over my duvet, all over the carpet. And it's just relentless. And I've got white sheets, so I'm just like, for God's sake. At first, I was like, I don't want that. And I'm proud of my house, and I don't want to come home to messes and all the rest of it. But he was so good. And every time we went outside, I positively reinforced good behaviour. Every time he went outside, I was like, good boy, give him treats. If he did something wrong, I wouldn't punish him, but I would just say, that's bad. And I would keep on reinforcing the good rather than punishing the bad. And for me, that worked so well. He doesn't do any messes inside. He knows if he's done something wrong. I mean, he took my mum's fuming. So he managed to get upstairs, and he took my childhood teddy that I got as a baby.
Oh, no.
And he chewed that.
No.
Let me just show you. But it's absolutely relentless. Look at my teddy.
Oh, no. Okay.
I know.
Oh, no.
Took his nose off.
My mum bought that for me when I was a baby, so she's livid.
Right.
But apart from things like that...
Jax is there in the background, Calum.
Yeah,
Jack's got the little panda.
I know.
Yes.
In fact,
Teddy.
Nellie...
Oh, yeah.
Nellie actually did a similar thing, so he's got a nose missing.
Oh no!
Right.
Yeah,
Teddy.
Why do they love a nose? Why do they love it?
I don't know, because it just comes off more easily. So I've kept it; it's there, and I will put it back on at some point.
It looks like your teddies have a massive drug problem.
He's all right. He says he can stop whenever he wants. That's great. So just briefly with them, where does Elvis sleep now then?
So I tried him sleeping with me, especially early days, and again, the butt kisses aside, he's a snorer. He's a bit of a snorer. And so I would find myself sleeping with AirPods in. I'd find myself sleeping with AirPods in with the sound of music, like incredibly loud, to try and drown it out. Yeah. And he's having the great night's sleep of his life, and meanwhile I'm like baggy-eyed the next morning. I've got a big bed, so he's got a memory foam bed. I mean, he's living his best life. Yes. And we've put it in it. We've given him a small room, which is essentially doubles up as his bedroom. So he has his own little bedroom, which he is, and it's good because we've formed that much of a good connection that like he knows when it's time for bed. Yeah. It's funny because it's the cutest time to see him when he's so sleepy because he just moves like an old man. I think I've seen it on your podcast before. I know that you've got voices for your dogs. Yes. And I think the voice for my dog is like an old Yorkshire man.
Oh, go on.
best go to bed then. Like he's got that, like he's definitely got that vibe about him. Plods on, takes himself to his bedroom, and yeah, he's fast on. So
that's perfect. That voice of his, I think that's very like in character. That's wonderful. Yeah,
yeah.
I can hear
go
that.
For a walk up Gales, like it's very very Yorkshire, I think.
Up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire.
He is. He's an old man. He'd be in the pub all day if he could.
Before we let you go, we asked one of our guests this.
Yeah.
And that is, do you let Elvis kiss you on the mouth?
I think early days I was getting puppy kisses and it was pretty cute. But now witnessing the filth that goes near his mouth, it's just kisses on his head, I'm afraid, Sean.
Understood.
I can't be French kissing with my dog.
No.
It's just and his tongue is massive.
Right.
I don't know how he puts it on his mouth. In fact, it's just hanging out.
Yes.
He just can't hold it all in. But yeah, so yeah.
No, fair enough.
I'm very aware of where his mouth has been.
Yeah, it's a fair answer, and
you're in good company.
Yeah, you are indeed, and it's you don't want to get too close with, especially with a dog with a really long tongue. You know, just
because it can get.
Have your tonsils out.
I'd have to take him out for a posh dinner afterwards.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Calum, so much.
Yeah,
thank you. And it's your enthusiasm is infectious. Actually, I think everyone's going to want to go out and get an English Bulldog now.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope so. Honestly, I mean, I'm obviously biased, but I can't vouch for them enough. They're a wonderful companion. You know, I've said it before to a couple of people. I guess on a, I know this is lighthearted, but on a deep level, dogs really seem to understand you, and I think. You know, the times where I've come home from touring or, you know, the industry's difficult or you're not, you know, something's not going quite right and you get yourself in a bit of a sad situation. There's one time in my mind that it really hit me when I was getting a bit upset and I was on the stairs. I took myself away and Elvis just came up to me and just sat and just put his little head on my leg and
fantastic.
And it was just with me and it was just beautiful. And I think
Seann has moments like that every week, so we do know. We know how useful a dog can be in times like that.
I have to bring him to the venue and have him side of the stage.
To be there for you when you come off.
Immediately.
He's just a support dog. You should have him with you at all times.
Yes.
In your arms.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks
thank you so much.
so much, Callum. Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Honestly, an absolute pleasure. And I'm going to keep this open and do whatever I need to do. But if it doesn't, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, mate.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much.
Cheers,
Callum.
See you.
Cheers,
Bless
guys.
you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
So Callum Scott there. Lovely man. What a gentleman.
Yes, delightful. It's so nice to hear someone who actually hadn't had a dog before, but felt that that's a thing missing in his life. Gets this dog, and sure enough, it's a sort of transformative thing, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And that saying that he wants children and kind of almost using the dog as a step, a stepping stone towards that, which I'm sure lots of our listeners have done. You know, everyone finds common ground on here. If you kind of feel that you've experienced the same thing, or have anything to say about our chat with Calum, then you know what to do. You can get in touch with us, and we'll read it out on Barkback.
We will do
on our Friday episode.
I loved Calum. I was beaming throughout that chat. It's so infectious the way he feels about Elvis.
Yeah. Really nice, beautiful dog as well. What a lovely specimen of a dog that was. Gorgeous thing,
absolutely. So thank you for listening to Oh My Dog. We hope you enjoy getting to know a different side of our guests through their love of dogs.
Please go and subscribe to us on Spotify and YouTube and sign up for our newsletter, all of which can be found at our website, omdpod.com. You can email us at hello@omdpod.com and find us on Instagram at omdpod. You'll find loads of extra content and videos there, and you can send us your voice notes.
Yes, remember, we're 2 episodes a week now, so you can catch our Bark Back episode on Fridays. And whilst you're here, please do us a favour. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast to. And remember, a dog is for life, not just for podcasts.